Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining you the problem Gladiator Fightings. So it was asked in Starter 206 of CodeChef contest. So let's read out the problem. There are n gladiators standing in a field. They will fight till only one gladiator is left and other n minus 1 gladiators have been defeated. Initially, everyone has a skill factor of 0, but every fight that a gladiator win, his skill factor increases by 1. There will be exactly n minus 1 rounds, and each round, two gladiators not yet defeated will come and fight, and one of will win, the other will be defeated. The entertainment level of a fight between gladiators of skill level x and y is x plus 5. Note that it is possible for the lower skill gladiator to win. Okay. So what is the minimum and maximum possible total sum of entertainment level over all fights? Um, okay, so they're asking the minimum and maximum possible total sum of entertainment levels uh, when fight is over. So yeah, this is easy only. Only just it was like one pattern you'll have to find, and don't worry, I'll be telling you. So in the input we have test cases. For every test case we have integer n, basically denoting how many gladiators are there, or you can in easy you can call person, n persons are there. So for every test case we'll have to display two integers, basically minimum and maximum possible sum of entertainment levels. Yeah, they've given examples 2, 3, 4, 5. For examples they've given. So let's try to understand this. So first, we'll have to understand. They'll give n persons, gladiators or persons. Basically, persons only. Let's say if there are n, in one round, in each round, what they'll do is two persons, two gladiators, they'll fight, and one will win, one will lose. Okay, the one who is winning, his if skill is x, so his skill is going to be increased by 1, that is going to be x plus 1. And the other gladiator, if he has skill of y, so he'll be defeating and he'll be moving out of the tournament. So, and also they have said, like, initially all the n gladiator whatever you have, their skills are 0. Okay, so their skill is 0. So you will have to find the minimum and maximum skill, entertainment. And how entertainment is defined, in a round, if two persons are fighting with each other, if their skills are x and y, so this entertainment is given by x plus y. So you will have to find in n rounds, sorry, n minus 1 rounds, whatever in all rounds, whatever x plus y value you're getting, so you'll have to put in a one variable, or you'll have to basically sum all those values, and whichever value is the minimum, that is the minimum, and what is the maximum possible, that you'll have to output. So this is the problem statement, and don't worry if you don't understand. These are technical terms, but I'll be simplifying you very easily. So one thing you'll have to make sure is that, so if there are n gladiators, so if there are n gladiators, n minus 1 round fight will happen. Fighting rounds, n minus 1 will happen. Why it will happen? Because let's say you have 1, 2, 3, 4 person. Let me take example where n is 4, like 4 gladiators are there. So these two will fight, and these two, let's say, will fight. So in this one will be defeated, and in this other will be defeated. So this is the one round of fighting has happened. This is second round, and from this, let's say, one has won, and from this 3 has won. Still two persons are there, and now they'll again fight. After fighting, one, let's say, 3 is defeated and one has won. So how many round did you play? 1 round, 2 round, 3 round. So basically, if there are n people, and in a round, if you're taking 2 people, one will be defeated. So obviously, like one person who is at the end, So he's there, and n minus 1 people has defeated, right? Like out of n people, only one people at the end will be winning, and n minus 1 people has defeated. If n minus 1 people has defeated, which means n minus 1 round has happened, right? Because in each round the person will be defeated, and that person cannot participate in the other rounds. So this is obvious. That's why n minus rounds will happen, and yeah, n minus rounds will happen. Now in each round, like initially when let's say n is 4, you have G1, G2, G3, G4 as gladiators, and their skills are 0 initially. Initially their skills are 0, and now if you choose G1 and G2 to fight, so its entertainment will be their skill. 0 plus 0 is 0. So here the skill is 0 only. I mean the skill, sorry, not skill is 0, entertainment is 0, but let's say G1 is 1. So G1's skill has increased to 0, is that is increased to 1, and let's say G2 has defeated, he has gone. Now you have G3 and G4. When you have G3 and G4, and since skills are 0, so their entertainment of this round is again 0 only, and let's say G4 has defeated and G3 has won, and his skill is going to be increased by 1. So right now the entertainment is 0 only. Now you have two gladiators, right? G1 you have, and let's say G3 you have. Let me mark circle the one which are defeated. Okay. Now G1 and G3 is having skill 1, and G3 is also having skill 1. Now they will play again, they'll fight in third round. When they're playing, so its entertainment is given by their skill sum. If you take this as x and this is y, so x plus y they have given, so 1 plus 1 is just 2. So their entertainment is 2, and uh, you know their entertainment is 2, and let's say now G3 was playing, G3 has defeated, he has defeated, let's say, and G4 is 1, his skill was 1, his skill is going to be now 2. And since at the end you have only one gladiator, which means now he can't compete with anyone. So out of these 3 rounds, what are their entertainments? Here it is 0, here it is 0, here it is 2. So for this combination, the entertainment is 2. So since entertainment is 2, now you'll have to find all possible combinations in such a way that one combination is giving you minimum entertainment and one more combination is giving you maximum. So you'll have to find that minimum and maximum sum. So now one idea, okay, let's we have two things now, minimum and maximum we'll have to find. So let's focus on finding the minimum. So I just explained you the problem how it is going to work, but I did not explain you now like minimum and maximum. So in order to explain you minimum maximum, let me take now examples. So you have gladiator G1, G2, G3 and G4, and initially their skills are 0. This is a skill, and we are finding for minimum, like what is the minimum possible entertainment. So initially these two they will fight, G1 and G2, they will fight, and their entertainment is 0 only because their skills are 0. And let's say G2 has defeated, he has gone. Now G1 has won, his skill was 0, now his skill is 1, right? So now what I'll do is I will make sure that G1 and G3 is fighting, G1 and here G3 is fighting. Now G1 skill is 1 and G3 skill is 0. So the entertainment of this round is going to be 0 plus 1, which is 1. But since I want to find the minimum entertainment, I will make sure not G1 like G2, sorry, G3 has 1, because if G1 has 1, his skill is going to be 2, right? But what if G1 has 1, his skill was 0, his skill is right now 1, so 1 is less, right? So I'll be taking this. At this position G1 was playing, let me call G1, and now G1 has lost. Since G1 has lost, now G3 has won, and these two people have gone out of the tournament. Now G3 and G4 will compete. Now G1's sorry, G3's skill is 1 and he will compete. G4 skill is 0. So entertainment of this round is now, you know what, 1 plus 0, because G3 skill is 1, G4 skill is 0. So entertainment is 1 only. But in this case, what I'll do, I will make sure that G4 is 1, because if you make G3 as 1, because G3 skill is 1, now his skill is going to be 2. But I'll make sure G4 as 1 in such a way that he had, you know, less skill and he's winning, so that the uh, skill is minimum skill is getting, you know, uh, in the next round, so that the overall sum of entertainment is decreasing. I think you guys are getting right. So in case of, if you want to so for this, when and there are 4 gladiators, you have seen this is the round 1 where you know, entertainment was 0. This is round 2, right? In round 2, your entertainment is 1, and in round 3 your entertainment is you know, again 1. So if you add these, since there were like n is 4, so you will have n minus 1, which is like 3. In this case 3 rounds you will have. So this is first round, this is second round, this is third round, and if you sum these entertainments, your minimum sum is going to be 2. So right, I think you guys are getting, like, whenever I'm taking since everyone has 0 skills, I'll take first 2 people. I'll make sure you know, uh, either first one win or either second one win, because in this case both have same skills, so it doesn't matter. So I assumed that G1 is 1, so his skill is going to be 1 now, and G2 has, you know, left the tournament. Now G1 has skill 1 and G3 has skill 0. So they will again play. They'll play in the tournament, and once they'll play in the tournament, so their entertainment is going to be skill, the addition of the skills. So it is 1 and 0, so that is 1. But I'll make sure now G1 will not win. Now G3 is going to win, because he has less skill, and when he move in the next tournament, his skill is going to be again less only. But if you take G1 to be more, so in that case, if you try the case, what I'm saying, like let's say in this case G1 is 1, so your skill is going to be 2, and here G4 has 0 skill, and G1 has 2 skill. If you add, then here the entertainment is 2, and the sum of entertainments is going to be 3, so which is not minimum, this is minimum, right? So that's why so like if you try to, you know, for every test case you try to find like n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. If you try to do this diagram, you will understand that for a given n, so these two for a given n, your answer is going to be, minimum answer is going to be n minus 2. This is the answer. But how do you, you know, prove that n minus 2? Like, since you will be taking this initially all the, you know, skills are 0, and you will be taking first round. In first round your answer is going to be 0. Okay. Your and one people, let's say, has lost. Now his skill is 1 and his skill is you know, 0, and they will play. And now entertainment is 1 only, right? As I showed here, entertainment is 1 only, and the person who is having 1 skill, he will be, you know, losing the game, and the person who has 0 skill, he'll be, you know, winning the game, and he will have now skill as 1, and the other person, the rest other person has 0 skill. Now again you take 1, I mean these two to be fighting, and if these two are fighting, so in that case his skill is 1 and his skill is, 0. So entertainment is 1. You will now make sure this, he has lost, the person having less skill, he has won. So that is the crux of the problem. Like, the person having less skill, he should win in order to make sure that the overall entertainment is less. And in case of maximum, what I'll be doing is the person having maximum skill, he will win the game in such a way that the entertainment is maximized. So I think you guys understood why it is n minus 2, because in the first see, for given n, you have n minus 1 rounds, right? As I told you, like I proved you, like you will be having only n minus 1 rounds, and in n minus 1 round, in the first round you are getting entertainment as 0, in rest other you are getting 1 1. So out of this n minus 1 rounds, you have n minus 2 ones, right? You have n minus 2 ones. That's why your answer is n minus 2. Like if you do n minus 2 into 1, then n minus 2 only. So for minimum case, your formula boils down to n minus 2. I think you guys understood what I was trying to say. So yeah, now let's try to understand for maximum. So what is the formula of minimum? That is n minus 2 for given n. Now we'll try to find the formula for max. Again, let's consider for n is equal to, let's say, 4. So you have g1, g2, g3 and g4. Initially their skills are 0. Now what you do is you make sure these two will fight, g1 and g2. Their entertainment is 0 because skills are 0. You make sure g1 is 1. If g1 is 1, so he will come here, and now his skill is 1, because this has lost. The person who is winning, his skill is going to be increased by 1. Now what you do is you make sure g1 and g3 is fighting. If g1 and g3 is fighting, their entertainment is like 1 plus 0 1, and you make sure no, g1 only is winning because you want maximum maximum entertainment. If you want maximum entertainment, the person having maximum skill, he should be winning the game. Now this has lost, so this has lost, and entertainment is 1 only, and g1's skill is going to be now 2, right? Now make sure g1 and g4 is fighting, and their entertainment is going to be 0 plus 2, which is 2, right? And then let's say g1 again has 1, and his skill is going to be 3, and this is the last person. And yeah, we don't have any gladiators. Like for given n, we have done 3 rounds: 1 round, 2 round and 3 round. And if you see, the sum is going to be 0 plus 1 plus 2. And what if n is 5? So if n was 5, let's say here only I'll add. So in that case, this g1 will fight with g5, and if they're fighting, entertainment is going to be 0 plus 3, which is 3. And let's say g1 again has 1, because I want to make sure my sum is my entertainment is maximum. So I'll make sure only g1 is winning. So g1 is winning, so his skill is going to be again added by 1. So what you are understanding is that in this case n is 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So for a 5, your sum is going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3, right? So as we know, formula like for maximum, what it is, like sum of n natural number formula, you guys know, n into n plus 1 by 2, right? If you again take g6, so you'll have entertainment is, if you take g6, initially he has skill 0, but its entertainment is going to be 0 plus 4, which is like 4, right? So it is going to be 4. So as you can see, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, like 1 1 entertainment increasing. So it is sum of n natural number. But for a given n, our formula is like n into n plus 1. Like when n is 5, in that case when n is 5, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 you want to do, but these two you are not taking care, like the last two elements you will not be taking. So this is n minus 2 elements only, right? When n is 5, your sum in this maximum is n minus 2 only, till n minus 2 elements. So replace this n with n minus 2, and this n with n minus 2. N minus 2 plus 1 is n minus 1 divided by 2. So for maximum entertainment, this is the formula: n minus 2 into n minus 1 by 2. I think you guys understood. This is the explanation. If you have any doubt, feel free to comment. And this is one of the easiest way I could explain. And if you again try out all possible combinations, the answer will be same only. And this was one of the case. Yeah, like why I am making sure only one person has winning, because even if you take the other person to be win, so in that case the person having lesser skill, if he wins, then your sum is going to be lesser. That's why I'm making sure that the person having more skill is winning, in order to make sure that your sum is maximum. And in case of minimum, I did the reverse case. So yeah, that's all about this problem. Let's try to code it up. We have got the formulas and gladiator fight. So we have test cases. Test case is taken care of this position, and for every test case we have integer, single integer n. So we have single integer n. Now as we know, like your minimum is n minus 2 as I showed on the board and proved you also, and maximum is, I just showed you, like n minus 2 into n minus 1 by 2, and you'll have to display the minimum maximum. Let's try to run it. Yeah, it is running fine. Let's try to submit it in the online editor. Yeah, it got accepted, and this was a greedy problem. Basically, in order to find the minimum, what you do is that when two persons fighting, the person having lesser skill, make sure that he is winning. So the entertainment level in the next round is going to be decreased, because yeah, the person having lesser skill, because entertainment is dependent on the skills. So the person having lesser skills, if he is winning, so the skill already has less, and then entertainment will be less. But in case of maximum, you do it reverse way. The person having maximum skill, you try to make sure he's winning, so that his skill is getting increased, and then eventually entertainment level is going to increase. So yeah, I think that was it about the problem, and thank you guys for watching the video.